Hi Collective, it's Shania. I'm back. Let's get a quickie. Ten on the clock, 11 on the clock, 14 on the clock, 16 on the clock. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. All right, let's see what's happening, y'all. Okay, this reading, Collective. Okay, before that, we're using the Sixth Instinct Oracle deck, okay? As well as Magic of Marvel Oracle deck, okay? And Modic, okay? Modic. All right, Collective. But this reading will be focused on this question, okay? And the question is, what is the next major world event? Okay? That is the question. What is the next major world event? Okay? All right. Ancestors in the house deep, 133 on the clock. We got the Ascended Masters and many others. Hopefully they'll show up in the cards. Okay, Collective. Let's see. We're going to do situation, obstacle, spiritual advice, divine outcome. Archangel Michael. And we'll see how this flows with it, okay? I don't know if it's going to complicate it, pulling this card for each space, right? But we'll see. We're going to make it work. Archangel Michael, show me. What is the next major world event? Show us some type of aspect in the Sixth Instinct Oracle cards. Thank you. We're going to keep this as the mystery. 222 on the clock, 223 on the clock, 227 on the clock, okay? Yo, when I see it on the clock, I can't say it as quick as I see it, okay? All right, obstacle. Okay. Thank you. Spiritual advice. Collective, I missed y'all today. We got two. We know we got to get more for spiritual advice. I saw star seeds as well, okay? You ain't know you was a star seed, Collective. Okay. All right. Divine outcome. Thank you. This is real time shit, y'all. Okay? And they just going to inform you right here what's happening. And something about you. Okay? But this is real time. All these, bottom of the deck, witchcrafting, y'all. We know they always doing this. These people just don't stop. Okay? Who knows? Maybe this might be some good stuff, though. Let's see. It says, the exercise of invocation of alleged supernatural powers to control people or events, practices typically involving sorcery or magic, okay? So they up to the old antics, okay? They're invoking, okay? They're trying to control people and events, okay? This is what is involving this next major world event, okay? Manipulation and control, okay? This is what is at the basis of it. This black magic, this sorcery, okay? All right, let's see. Hopefully we get the world card, okay? It's all over the world, right? But maybe we'll get some endings for this. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Lockjaw, okay? They locked in on lockjaw, okay? Okay? Because these people are like lockjaw in on this witchcraft and magic, okay? And sorcery. A good dog is hard to find, okay? So maybe that's you coming in like lockjaw. I don't know if this is a pug or something, okay? He's got something coming up from like near around his third eye, right? Looks like some sort of antenna of some sort, like a crystal wishbone. Yo, my camera is so blurry these days, okay? He's got his eyes set on something, though. And the sun is radiating from his crown. He got his eyes on these witches. Okay? Show me. What is the next major world event, Archangel Michael? Thank you. Mystery card. Okay. What is the obstacle? Just one, please. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What is the spiritual advice? I'm not going to say just one. Give me what you want to give me. Just not the whole deck, Archangel Michael. I think we should take that one. Show me the divine outcome. Thank you. Bottom of the deck we have Hawkeye, y'all. So we had Lockjaw, and now we got Hawkeye. Okay, they're in. It's like what do you call that when they lock in on a plane or something? That navigation or that system. I don't know the name of it. There's a name. Okay. Ready, steady, go. Okay. They locked in on this. Whatever this is, this witchcrafting. Okay. All right. And y'all, before I shuffle these, deal these or whatever, I wanted to say from that other video, I can't think of the name. I think it was the one I did outside, okay? And when they were talking about the volcanic eruption, and I said, what is the name of the volcano, okay? And it said Lamont, and it was another card. I can't remember what it was, but Lamont. And I said, well, this must be a location or something. No, I said, maybe there's a volcano named Lamont, okay, which is a strange name for a volcano, right? And or has something to do with the location. I said I was going to look it up, so I looked it up, people. Okay, there is volcanoes in that Lamont Seamount. Okay, it's in the Pacific Ocean, right off the coast of Central America. Okay. Yeah, y'all. These are submarine volcanoes, okay? And not too long ago, I can't remember how long ago, further north from that region, okay, there is a sea axial mount, I think they call it, area under the water where there's some volcanoes. And they found these quote unquote like golden eggs, people. They tried to say it's like some sort of fish. I can't remember the name. Pacific fish or Pacific snake fish, something like that, okay? So that was their spinoff on it. So there's something that's going to happen in that region, okay? In terms of the volcano, are they going to find more eggs? I don't know. What are these eggs, okay? What are these eggs? What are they going to grow into, okay? Yeah, it was something else I wanted to say about that, but I can't remember at the moment, okay? But this is really fascinating, what's happening, okay? It was something else I wanted to say regarding that, y'all. Oh, yeah. The Ring of Fire is also all in that region, y'all. So I don't know. Are many of the volcanoes around that region going to go off, which is also causing other ones to go off, okay? And who knows? What if Atlantis is in that region, okay? I've heard one guy say that Atlanta is Atlantis, okay? So I don't know, but I know a lot of people know that Atlantis did exist, and they are expecting it to return, I believe, okay? And we do have situations where islands have come up out of the water, people, as well as others are sinking into the water, okay? So it's a part of that cycle of life, okay? So it's not just us. The earth also goes through it. So, but okay, maybe this has some significance. Okay, what is the next major world event, Archangel Michael? Top and bottom, please. I don't know what this got to do with it. It's involving Russia. Okay, Russian mafia. Bottom of the deck. Obstacle. Maybe it's going to kick off in Russia. Obstacle. We're going to keep this as the mystery card. Obstacle, Archangel Michael. Give me a better one, please. Thank you. Spiritual advice. Muscle mania. Okay. This could speak of just people in hysteria, right? Okay, here we go with that loud call again, people. Okay, but it could speak to the mindset of people, right? Like strong-willed, but in a bad way, right? Strong-headed. Okay, good. Bottom of the deck. Divine outcome. Y'all, I'm not going to pause the video. It's not that loud. Show me the divine outcome, please. Hawkeye. They locked in on something. Maybe it's these witches thinking they about to do something at a world scale. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have a case study, y'all. Witchcraft and case study in Hawkeye. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Case study. That's interesting. All right, y'all. Let's move the outcome over. Move over the spiritual advice, right? Let me get some water. Alrighty. Now we have the obstacle and the situation. Okay. All right. Let's read the question again. The question is, what is the next major world event? All right. Let's see. What is the next major world event, Archangel Michael? Networking, y'all. How befitting, okay? Talking about the world. So this could have something to do with communications, right? As well as the internet I'm getting, okay? Let's see if this can be a little lighter. Okay? As well as the internet. What are those little things? Those are people, okay? These people are connected like a connection of trains, right? Different cells, some sort of interworking system. And what is the most easy, if that's not grammatically correct, collective, okay? But what is the easiest way for people to connect worldwide other than the internet? So the internet is significant. Maybe this major next world event has something to do with the Matrix, people. That's what I'm getting, the Matrix. Okay, networking. Domino, y'all. So some sort of, this could be like an internet crash, y'all. So domino. Okay, she has a weapon in her hand here. And there's this dark theme I'm getting, okay? And this woman has a black mask on. Let's read it. I'm always feeling lucky, okay? So they're feeling lucky. This could be like a money heist, y'all. Worldwide money heist. Let's see. But some sort of effect. Something's going to happen with the internet I'm getting. Russian mafia. The mafia is involved somehow, or Russia. Maybe it's happening in Russia initially. Maybe in, I don't know. Let's see. Y'all don't know if there's thunder or there's somebody in the car or something. What is going on out here? Okay, let me keep going. Next major world event. Fuselage, y'all. This could be a plane. Okay, so we have the internet, some sort of ripple effect I'm getting with this, okay? Russia is significant, or the Russian mafia, right? And something with fuselage. This could be a plane, or this could be a attack of some sort, y'all. Let me see. A case study. Show me networking. The ability to make contacts and build relationships in person or via web-based tools, y'all. Thank you. show me domino effect. Thank you. Let's move this over a little more too, so we can have more space. Collective. We gotta crack this. Show me Russian mafia. No, show me fuselage. Yeah, I think it's about to be a thunderstorm, okay? Balance is needed. I don't know what, that might be the shroom head card under there. I see that purple. Bottom of the deck, your sister collective. Your sister has made her way to the world stage, okay? I don't know. I don't know what your sister has to do with it, or somebody's sister, okay? All right, let's put that here. Show me this Russian mafia. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Hela. Y'all, it's something dark. I'm getting a dark beam here, okay? Seize the day, y'all. Somebody's about to shoot their shot, so to speak, okay? I don't know if it's through sorcery and via the web, maybe? And whatever this is, maybe they're trying to crash the internet at a world level. Somehow with Russia involved. Maybe this has something to do with this fighting that's been going on lately, okay? And Russia speaking about entering in on the scene, okay? Could be. All right, let's see. Networking. The ability to make contacts, build relationships in person or via web-based tools, okay? Could be some sort of applications, some apps. Maybe they're going to take down a major app. Maybe a financial app. Okay, I don't know. Networking. Ashley, okay? So this person, this name is important, okay? Something with the internet. And building relationships with people, possibly around the world, okay? Let's see. Time to learn a new skill. Maybe they're thinking, I said somebody about to shoot their shot, right? Maybe they're thinking of a different way. This is like the final battle, you know, to do something on the internet, I'm getting, okay? And I've had this card in a previous read, I think yesterday, where this name came out with AI after one, okay? So maybe it could be something after one on AI. All right, I felt like it was another card. What did I do? No, that isn't. So somebody's trying to do something different. They're trying to learn a new skill with the internet, possibly doing some sort of witchcrafting. Let's see. Domino. Show me that. Domino. I'm always feeling lucky. So this person's feeling lucky. Like they're going to achieve whatever this goal is, okay? Confirmation. Adam. I'm getting like it's something they're creating. They're trying to maybe do something, infiltrate something at a small scale, but it's going to cause some sort of ripple effect, okay? So like when a sickness goes into the body, right? In the cell, right? And I can imagine like it gets that one cell, right? And messes up the operation, things that's going on in there. And then it starts to, attack other cells in that region or the whole body, okay? So maybe this is coming in. This could be some sort of virus or malware, okay? And I just heard the thunder or something, right? Okay, but either way, it's a domino effect. It might be several empires that are falling, okay? It says you are witnessing the fall of a corrupt empire. And I feel like, you know how it is, how the Creator does, right? When you think you're so smart and that you have this major plan, right? And you feel like it's fail-proof, right? But the divine is watching you with this plan and is aware of the plan before you even conceive it, right? So they're using you and your so-called plan in order to bring about divine will, divine justice, okay? So I'm getting like this is fate. This is inevitable. Something that has to play out. Now I'm interested. What is this? Russia. in the reverse. Emma Frost. If you think I'm cold now, just wait, y'all, okay? And this gives me that Russian vibe, the way the people look there, right? But they dress in like more thicker clothes because it's colder there, I believe, right? But this does get, wow, y'all, something about to go down. And I'm getting like this cold word here. And you know how Russia like to do stuff. I mean, they got a signature with the way they do their thing, okay? I don't know, like a modus operandi, y'all. I don't know. Let me see, Russian Mafia. Both of them in the reverse, y'all. Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot, y'all. Something to do with the web. And I said somebody gonna shoot their shot, right? Maybe this Ashley person is located in Russia or has ties to Russia. Or maybe she's gonna attack Russia or something with the internet, y'all. Fuselage. This is them taking their shot, okay? Whoever them is. Shroom head, y'all. Maybe this person uses shrooms or something. Or maybe somehow shroom heads are being used, okay, to do this sorcery. Maybe they're doing sorcery over shroom heads, okay? Maybe there's something in the shrooms that they're manufacturing, right? Yeah. So that will activate these shroom heads to do something crazy. I don't know. Show me. Balance is needed, y'all. Whatever it is, it ain't right. It ain't right. A fireman. Y'all, this could be a plane. Something going on the plane, okay? Involving a shroom head who was placed there to do something, okay? But balance is needed. Let's see something on here real quick, okay? But there's an empire falling, y'all. I don't know if it's Russia or some others, okay? We're getting ready to move on, y'all. Show me this Russian Mafia in my deck. Bruce Lee, y'all. I told you they got like a signature. They like the master or something. Whatever it is Russia's good at, okay? I don't know if they're trying to attack what they're good at or if they're executing it, y'all. But something's going on. Bottom of the deck, Russian Mafia, Mosnar. Okay, and this is the name of a company, I believe, right? But I wrote this as a code name for my twin, fallen twin, fake twin. I don't know what to call them, okay? All right, so this is significant. And maybe your twin is involved, okay? Because for my situation, Russia comes out a lot for me, okay? And this twin had money to travel, okay? And I said had, so maybe that's significant, okay? That's none of my business, though. But maybe your twin has also made its way to the world stage. Or maybe this is just symbolic of that twin flame energy. But something's going on. Or maybe you got a Bruce Lee master Russian twin over there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what this is. And if I'm cold, if you think I'm cold now, just wait in the reverse. So maybe they're not going to be cold anymore. And also, y'all, what I'm getting, I said it's cold in that region. Maybe something's going to happen with the weather, okay? Okay? Where it's no longer cold over there. Or maybe it's going to be extremely cold. But I'm getting like global warming now that I look at that as well. Places to be, webs to shoot in the reverse. Something's going to happen. Something's going on in Russia, y'all. Okay? Excuse me, y'all. Show me the shroom head. I don't like this guy. Look at those extremely yellow teeth. Something with the brain, right? Before in the reading, I made a connection to mental magic. That could be the witchcrafting. Okay? But this is what's happening, involving this next major world event. Shroom head, show me that. Let's get this one. Show me this fuselage. Thank you. Okay. Now show me fireman. What is this? This could be an actual fire. And it says something about global warming. So maybe fire causes heat and warming, right? I don't know. Show me this fire. Where's this fire coming from? Could be from the inner earth, y'all. I don't know. My mind is going places. Y'all, and there was a connection before in a read to dark web, like putting you out on the dark web, okay, with the twin and Russia, okay? So I'm getting whatever these people had done to you, collective, it's about to affect the world on a world scale, okay? Whatever these twin flame scenarios that are playing out, okay? Because for the America, what's happening next in America, we did have that twin flame union, okay? For the demons who secretly recorded me, your genitalia will turn rotten and moldy expeditiously. Ashe. I suspect that this is already happening to people. They better stop listening to these reads, collective, okay? Because it has to be terrifying, some of the things that come out, okay? Especially as you see it happening in your life, okay? Not you, collective, but these guilty ones. Secretly recording people, this nasty behavior, and this sorcery and witchcraft and using sex magic around the world to pollute people's minds and pollute people's bodies. No longer, no more, okay? Using your fake twins, your twin in the reverse, okay? Show me. Shroom head. Maybe your twin on shrooms, y'all. Maybe your sister on shrooms. Maybe Ashley on shrooms. Somebody. Shrooms is significant. Maybe they're doing a case study with shrooms, okay? I'm sure they are, or they have. Okay? Because this is like a psychedelic, I believe, okay? And some people use this for divination, and others just use it recreationally, I believe. Shroom head, El Dorado. This has significance. I'm going to Google this, okay? It could have something, because I talked about the underwater volcanoes, okay, y'all? Maybe they're about to find El Dorado, y'all, okay? I don't know. And I don't know what the shroom head has to do with it. I don't know. Maybe they're using divination, witchcrafting of some sort, right? To find El Dorado. Maybe what they're doing is affecting that whole ring of fire, those volcanoes. Okay, but Lamont, that area, Seamount, volcanoes in that region are important. Okay, as well as the Sea Axle Mount, okay? In the Pacific Ocean, people. They could locate El Dorado, y'all. Maybe they have. Maybe this is what these golden eggs are a part of. I don't know. Shroom head. Serendipitous mind, good fortune, fruitful. Okay, there's some sort of fortune, y'all. Serendipitous mind with El Dorado and shroom head, though. I still don't know what the hell's going on with this shroom head. Why is this shroom? Maybe this is these people looking for riches, but they're out of their mind. They're stoned all the time. I don't know. Let's see if we can get something else on this. This could have something to do with your mind as well, okay? These golden riches within the mind, the golden gems within the mind, okay? But I don't know why this is here. Maybe because your twin's here and they're experiencing a rotten, moldy genitalia, okay? Show me El Dorado. Show of force in the reverse, okay? Bottom of the deck. I ain't stopping MFs. Now what, okay? So they're trying to stop you, okay? But they can't. They can't stop you. Maybe to get to your riches? Or maybe your force is like El Dorado. It's so abundant Like El Dorado, you got a lot of might and power. Maybe your twins are shroom head people. Okay? And they're trying to think of a way. And this thing's teeth are real yellow like gold. Right? Something about gold, y'all. Show me serendipitous mind. I hope I can get something to actually figure out what this is. Decree, y'all. Something about some gold, maybe? Maybe this is an old decree that was written. Maybe they're doing witchcraft and to try to stop this wealth from coming out and being returned to the people. I don't know, y'all. Decree, an official order, authority figure, okay? And maybe this is the authority because this was a part, well, okay, let's see, people. Did I get serendipitous mind? I think I did I? Yeah, I think, or was that El Dorado? I think that was El Dorado. Bottom of the deck. How dare you try to titillate my fancy? So they're playing mind games, okay? Surrounding some gold. A lot of wealth or something, y'all. So there's some sort of trickery that's going to occur. Possibly on the internet. I did say something initially about, I think I said about a financial crash. Some sort of manipulation of finances on the internet. Okay? Something to do with finances. Show me serendipitous mind. And they're trying to play mind games. Somebody, whoever. You are a reincarnation. This is a big deal. Maybe this is your wealth collective. This has something to do with the collective. Okay? I know you don't think you're that important, but you really are. Okay? Bottom of the deck, serendipitous mind. Jackson. There's a lot of people out here, right? They're trying to do something to get your wealth, okay? They're trying to, or this is what they've done. They've slandered your character, defamed you. 3222 on the clock. Online, Russia is significant, okay? Maybe a lot of this occurred in Russia. This is why this is the next place where this world event may occur, okay? Just as a show of force of some way, okay? It could be the takedown. They did say an empire is falling, okay? It could be Russia. Until we speak up and stand up and take action, ain't shit gonna happen. So something's about to happen. Some sort of action's about to be taken. Fuselage. What is this? Your sister. Did I put it back? My goodness, y'all. Maybe they after your sister for the role she played in marketing you sexually in Russia and throughout the world. Okay? How despicable. Doing this to a starseed. Okay? Divine beings. How despicable. Yeah, and your sister lacks emotional maturity, okay? So this is a asinine, silly type person, okay? Possibly with mental issues, okay? Serious ones. Something about fuselage, y'all. Maybe they're about to pop off like a rocket and do something ridiculous. Maybe they have done something. Maybe they did something else with the dark web concerning you, collective. And balance is needed. The name might be out here, but if not, give me a name on this sister that lacks emotional maturity. Ancestral protection, okay? You're protected. And it fell out on next major world event. So collective, you're protected. Just know it. Bottom of the deck, fuselage. And maybe they put you in a case study, y'all. Okay? And involved in this as well, some sort of sex magic. Nasty, disgusting sex magic, okay? They're using it in a low vibrational way, okay? But and your twin is here. I said that with that Mosnar name, right? So it says your twin is a piece of shit. So your sister was working with your twin, okay? To put you out on the dark web. Show me this card. What do you have to say about this? Disgusting behavior. And these dirty, rotten, moldy genitalia demons. Safety inspection. Yeah, maybe they're getting an inspection on their crotches, okay? They need a safety inspection on these crotches, okay? A crotch inspection, okay? Bottom of the deck. Of vital importance, y'all. These people need to get a checkup or something, y'all. What the hell? Incision, okay? Y'all, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm getting like precision, but this is like a cut. There could be some people that might have to have surgery on their genitalia. Oh my goodness, because if they're rotten and moldy, y'all, this just hear me out. With the incision, y'all, I'm getting like, forgive me, some sort of, I don't know, castration. If something turns dead, right, on your body, and they can't restore it and get it to come back to life, you have, what do you call that, like atrophy or something? It's shrinking up, it's shriveling up, y'all. I don't know. This is important, and this is a part of the karma for putting you on the web, collective, and innocent people, and doing sex magic at a world level. This is the dark web, y'all, with that black here. They're doing sex magic on the dark web, okay? And they're doing it to affect the world. So it's something surrounding this. They're going to take down an empire or empires, okay, because of this behavior. There's some sort of decree coming down from the Most High. What is the safety inspection? They're going to have their crotches checked. Okay? People. Show me the safety inspection. You are good enough. No, these people aren't good enough. Whoever plays basketball, maybe your twin plays basketball, they used to, okay? They need a safety inspection of their crotch, okay? Maybe this is an ambassador involved. Maybe they got it from an ambassador, okay? Either way, this is it, y'all. In some way or another, a major chapter is being closed. Possibly surrounding this dark web. Okay? Show me this ambassador. Give me a location for this ambassador. Could be a Russian ambassador. Let's see. No retreat, no surrender. Death before dishonor, MFs. Let's do it. We got Tupac here. Tupac and outlaws. Military minds, y'all. Maybe this is, and it's, yeah, this might be a weak military ambassador. Or it could be a very strong one. Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck ambassador. Tap phones, yeah. This person's going down, y'all. Or the ambassador's phone has been tapped, okay? I'm getting like this is this ambassador that has done something wrong. It says, do yourself a favor. Don't come back on a dummy mission, okay? Maybe they're sending this twin in on a dummy mission, okay? Because that's why I wrote the card. Okay? And maybe they help this twin to tap your phones, okay? Or they all have your phone tapped, okay? Show me tap phones. Or maybe this ambassador's phone is tapped. Show me tap phones. Serious A, y'all. I'm getting like this is serious shit. Okay. I don't know. Or maybe you're connected to Sirius, as the Starseed card is over here under spiritual advice, okay? Bottom of the deck. Ancestral armor, y'all. You got ancestral armor. Whatever they're trying to do, whatever's about to happen, I'm getting, don't worry. It might be a little unnerving. Y'all give me a second. All right, collective. I had to cut the air off. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck was witch and warlock. So you're being protected from this witch and warlock, possibly this sister and your twin, okay, primarily, okay, and all these other ones, okay. And I feel like they know that you have starseed DNA. You are a starseed, right? And they attempted to defame your character, okay? And maybe this is why this is the next world event, because they're going to rectify it, okay? Star seeds, okay, you have a very important mission here. You came here to help people, right? And how dare they do this to you? How dare they? Okay? There's something going on in Russia, y'all. This is what's next. And there's something about volcanic eruptions. Could be in the areas we talked about, okay? And something about gold. Maybe they're going to find some gold. Maybe there's something about Russia's gold, okay? Or the gold in Russia. Something about the internet. Some sort of mass manipulation of the internet, okay? We have spirit guides here. You have an innate connection with your spirit guide, which are here to help your soul attain its greatest potential on earth, y'all. So all of this is happening for the greatest good of these star seeds, y'all, that have been under relentless attack. What is this decree that is being written? What is this decree? Worldwide exposure, y'all. Worldwide exposure. Something is going to be written into law that is going to affect the entire world. Or something regarding the world, what they've been doing, possibly on the dark web. This is something involving the dark web. Wow, yeah. Worldwide exposure of these people. Maybe Frank is important. You know what a horse is, Frank? Scarface, okay? It's a pig that don't fly straight, and neither do you, okay? So there's a pig out here that does not fly straight, okay? What is this? Let's see something. We're going to get it on my deck too. But show me, what is this? Because we're going to keep it moving. I'm just trying to... that's too many. Let's get that one. Y'all, it look like the devil to me. A mystic. They're doing some sort of mental magic. Possibly, using shrooms. Okay? Or they're using shrooms when they're doing this magic. Something about shrooms, okay? The colors work perfectly. Something about shrooms. Maybe they're using shrooms. I don't know, y'all. Some sort of psychedelics. Look at the broken glass. The fragments. Like the fragmented mind or something, okay? They're doing something. Maybe trying to break into a different reality. They're using shrooms and the web, the dark web, y'all. I don't know. Some sort of study. Maybe this is what has been going on and they're rectifying it, okay? And that's why the empire, corrupt empire is falling, right? Is out here with Russia, okay? Or Russian mafia. Maybe it's the mafia. I don't know. But you know what a horse is, Frank? Okay? Clarified by Ghost Rider, people. And we had firemen over here. There's something about flames. Let me see. It says, vengeance will be mine. I feel like the divine is saying they're coming for these people with this decree. This is the decree. Possibly hellfire. This is the fire, okay? Maybe their minds are going to catch on fire, okay? I don't know. Like cooked tripe or something. I don't know, y'all. Show me. Oh, and this is here, low-key. And look at those horns there, okay? Care to discover your glorious purpose, okay? I don't know, y'all. That's another energy, I think. Show me the Ghost Rider. And low-key had that dark, like, effect, right? With his dress and his role, right? 322, y'all. There's something to do with the secret society. Maybe this secret society is involved. Maybe they're talking about the Russian mafia. I don't know, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Ghost Rider. Dog Star. We had Sirius A over here, right? Y'all. Oh, my goodness. And with this yellow skull and this fire coming out, y'all. And Sirius A is a sun, isn't it? It's a star. Okay? Dog Star. Guiding light. Deep spiritual transformation. So you're being guided, but I feel like they're gonna throw a ball of fire at this place from the sun, y'all. I don't know. It's like a firefight. Okay, I don't know. They're gonna need a fireman. Whoever, yeah. Show me, Loki. Care to discover your glorious purpose? Maybe they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Of course, somebody didn't. Loki, discover your glorious purpose. Maybe they're talking about you, collective. They're trying to stop you. Yeah, but these people are fake. These people are fake. Maybe this is this twin that was fake with you and working with these people in secret. Bottom of the deck, low key. And they were like, low key your enemy. Okay, low key your enemy. Okay. But this is like okay, and motorcycles could be important, okay? Because usually when I see that ghost rider on the internet, on TikTok, okay, going around scaring people. Okay. Bottom of the deck, low key, fake eyelashes, chopping screws. Shout out to Alchemy Games. Okay, so these people, they're in trouble. Okay, they're in trouble, people. And something's going to play out at a world scale. Russia is significant. The web is significant. There may be some sort of financial crash. Okay, based on this case study regarding some sort of sorcery, right? Around the web, y'all. For some sort of fortune, possibly, of course, right? But there's something about these eruptions that's connected here. Something about gold. El Dorado's gold. I don't know. Okay? And, yeah. Low vibrational community is significant. Firemen. Okay? Black goo, do you. Maybe this is because I always refer to black goo as like a sentient being, okay? It looks like it's just nothing, an inanimate object, right? But it's actually functioning under a higher intelligence, okay? Maybe this is speaking about this fire, okay? Could be a connection where I said coming from the sun, okay? So like sentient plasma, I don't know, or ions, right? Could be, or maybe I'm stretching. Bottom of the deck, fireman, yeah. And then with fires, right, you see how wood looks after it's been burned and it's gone out, right? It has that black tar look, right? Really burnt wood. And then also, it gives me the mind of a volcano. The fire with the lava, right? And then the black goo is like the lava. It turns, like black, really rich and nutritious goo, I guess, okay? As it's cooling down, y'all. I don't know, something about a volcano I'm feeling. Could be the way that something's going to go down, okay? We're going to check and see what kind of volcanoes are in Russia, okay? As well as those other ones in that area we talked about. Highly protected and highly connected. Confirmation, y'all. Maybe, here I go with this clock again. Maybe, here come y'all. Maybe this is like the divine sending out, I don't know, a powerful being, possibly from Sirius, okay? Or a ball of fire, okay? Sending this as some sort of protection for you. So this sentient being, so to speak, right? Which could be fire, some aspect from the sun, okay? Is being like dispatched on your behalf. Okay? That's what I'm getting for that. All right, that's obstacle. Let me ask one more question about this, okay? I was hoping it could just come out more clear, like one, bam, this is it, right? But no, that's not how it works, collective. Why is it so significant that this has to play out as a world event, a major world event? Why is this so significant, this scenario out here, that is playing out on the world scale? Talk about it, please. It's because of who you are, collective. It's who they came for, and they keep coming for. This could be relating maybe a few people in my collective, okay? Or maybe all of you, okay? Why is this so important? LaSalle, y'all, get the fuck out of here. This is why. It's something to do about this twin flame union, okay? And they done got his first name out here in code, okay? My so-called twin, my twin flame from hell that fucked up. They got his first name out here in code, okay? Now they have his middle name, y'all. This is why it's happening at a world scale, because of what your terrible twin has done to you, collective. Especially with this dark web and putting all of these dangerous people, placing them in your life to attack you. And they won't stop. They won't stop. So they're going to put this fire out, okay? And they're going to look like black goo when it's over. Bottom of the deck. What was this for? Why is this so connected? What is this? Martial law, y'all. There's going to be some martial law. This is the next major world event. Based on your twin. I don't know, collective. What the hell your twin did, okay? And I don't know who the hell you are, okay? But you're awfully freaking important, okay? Your twin is an idiot. That's what they're saying. They set this twin up to come into a twin flame union with you. And they did the most. Now the divine and Sirius A, all these people have to come here and teach these people a lesson. Okay, Mother Earth is going to teach these people a lesson. Who knows what's in those golden eggs, okay? I don't know. Maybe they're coming for them. Maybe there's some little black goo beings in those eggs, okay? Those golden eggs. Idiot, foolish, stupid, okay? We're almost done, y'all. But there's going to be martial law, okay? We know it. We know they've been doing all kinds of things to get it to happen, okay? But it's coming. Y'all, it's going to be martial law. The block is hot, okay? Yeah, the block is hot, people. Try to stay cool, okay? The block is hot like the planet is hot, people. There's going to be another solar eruption, or this could be speaking of the volcanoes erupting. Possibly around the Ring of Fire as well, okay? Martial law. The block is hot, okay? What was the top one for that? Was it idiot? What are some other key locations, countries, places where this martial law may be initiated? Dominant gene in the reverse, okay? I'm getting like Dominican Republic. I don't know why, okay? Maybe with the dominant, okay? I don't know. But whatever they're doing with this magic, it's over. GPS, okay, y'all, maybe I said a location or country, right? Maybe this is a country or wherever somebody doesn't have dominant genes, okay? And they have a tracker on these people. Yo, I don't know. Show me dominant gene in the reverse. We about to close this out, y'all. Choose your soul's journey, okay? These people didn't do that. It's like a whole group or something. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about Russia. Yeah, y'all, on this map. This is not right at Russia. This looks, even though this is distorted, right? But this isn't right at Russia, but it's in that region, y'all. Bottom of the deck, dominant gene. Shocking news. Something's coming out, y'all. Something about genes, maybe. This case study, y'all. Okay, this is what these people are doing. This case study. These creepy crawlers. Show me, last thing, and we're going to move on, y'all. This is going to be shocking news. This studying, gene studies, okay? And trying to defame your character, slander you. These people are in trouble, y'all. They did all of this elaborate scheme, possibly for some gold, maybe. Okay? You got a lot of wealth. I mean, your inheritance is rich. I don't think you have a clue, okay? But they do. But they don't have a clue of what they about to endure. But you do, collective. All right? What a nice exchange. All right, show me the shocking news and we're going to go into the obstacle. Okay, y'all, that one, calisthenics. I saw this one before. Strength, training, resistance, self-awareness, no equipment needed. Yeah, these people, they're going to take down some empires. They're going to take down this whole case study or something. Maybe the case study is going on in Russia. Maybe the Russian mafia is behind it. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but it's going to be no more. Whatever this case study is, it's going to be revealed. Okay? Bottom of the deck, shocking news. Alternate reality. Maybe with this mushrooms, y'all. I don't know what the hell these people are doing with these mushrooms and sorcery. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is how they did it with calisthenics, right? That's like when you're exercising your muscles without using weights or anything, right? So it's just you're using it alone, right? You're using your own body resistance, right? I had a thought, okay, y'all, but alternate reality. They're using shrooms, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's that calisthenics in reverse. They're using shrooms to get to some alternate reality in order to do sorcery or something. Or they're using sorcery and sex magic to get to this alternate reality while hyped up off of shrooms, y'all. There's some sort of shroom dealing going on out here, y'all. And it could be trafficking as well with that sex on the dark web. All right, y'all. But the block is hot. That's all we need to know. I think we got enough to look for certain locations and certain things. The internet, the dark web, right? Possibly something involving the gold system, the money system on the internet. It's raining hard now, I think. Okay? Something with your twin, okay? So one of my collective or several of you, you've triggered this next world event, okay? Based on what has been done to you and what you've been going through, okay? But they here to avenge you. You could have ties to Sirius. Maybe you're a starseed from Sirius, okay? But this low vibrational community on the earth, it's going to be wiped away. Yeah, wiped away. Maybe the community is within Russia, okay? Maybe they're the main hub for this. Okay? Something's going to be shattered, though. The minds, okay? I've been saying a lot of people are just going to lose their minds, okay? This one's in the reverse. Obstacle. Divine light keeper. These people aren't divine. They're working from their dark side, okay? And it says the light beings are sent to earth to help people to uplift humanity and support the collective's awakening process. And that's what these light starseeds were sent here for. And they abused you, okay? And now they think they're going to run off with the gold. This is ridiculous. This is insanity, okay? Why do they think that's going to happen? Yeah, this is the obstacle. They aren't living life, you know, in a way that the creator would be pleased, okay? And they're doing these case studies on these twin flames, possibly. Obstacle? What was that? Okay, that was a confirmation. I don't even know what the hell that was. Okay? Yeah. Wow, Lockjaw is here again, y'all. They're on these people. This is the obstacle. Lockjaw. This might be Lockjaw coming in. The Ghost Rider might be riding Lockjaw, okay? I don't know, y'all. Something about yellow. The sun I'm getting. The sun is back here, and this looks like the sun. Fire as well, okay? This is the obstacle. They GPS located these people. Possibly the lab they're working out of. I don't know, y'all. obstacle. You think I'm blind, Chico? I see Scarface. They see these people. They've located these people. Okay, y'all. I'm getting in Russia. Or wherever they are doing this. Y'all, did they locate them? Okay? The witch warlock is dead. Okay? That's the obstacle. Whoever this main witchcrafter is, they're out of here, okay? If they haven't checked already, they out of here, y'all, okay? Because they see him. They've located him. Yeah, y'all. That's what it is, okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, ancestors. Let's keep it moving. Spiritual advice. You're a star seeds. And this is what they did to you. You came here to help the people of the earth, okay? And these savage ones on the earth, this is what they did. Starseeds are advanced spiritual beings who possess spiritual and scientific knowledge, case study, okay, that date back hundreds of thousands of years. They might have been doing this for thousands of years, y'all, on the planet, okay? But you date back hundreds of thousands of years, 111. Okay, I just saw them. Okay? They messed up. Spiritual advice. Mercury. The urge to communicate perceptions through skill or speech. Communication, the mind. Okay? Something to do with the web and the mind. Okay? And they're communicating with you, collective. Okay? Your starseed family. Aunt May. Wow. I'm getting like the matriarch in the family, right? But it says Aunt May. Home is never too far away, y'all. This is your, oh my goodness. This is your starseed family, people. I'm getting on Sirius. And this tied into Sirius, okay? Maybe you're like a star, right? Because Sirius is a star. You're like a light being, yes. Maybe you come from the star Sirius, people, okay, collective? How beautiful. And this speaks to her age, speaks to, it says, knowledge that date back hundreds of thousands of years, y'all. And you look tired. You're tired. It's like you came here to help us. And look at what we've done. Look at this woman's eyes. She looks like she's just tired and she's been crying. But she's there nurturing this plant. Okay? But this plant over here, it's like it's invisible or something. These are the ones you couldn't help them get. And maybe this is a part of, them just not knowing who you are, your true value. Look like she has a peach shirt on and something with a brooch, or is that a button? Okay? This is you, collective. Wow. They tried to control you, brutalize you, rough you up. And that's what they did. They roughed you up. Yeah, but they cleaning house, collective. They cleaning house. Where's that card? Maybe it's gone. Oh, there it is. They cleaning house, collective, of these witches and warlocks. A spiritual cleansing is happening now. Okay? So, I know you're weary. I know you're tired, okay? But it's almost over. They're rectifying what happened to you, collective, on a world scale. My stomach. Beautiful. I like this card, y'all. She's tired. She wants to go back home. She wants to go home. Home is never too far away. Okay? She's looking for home. And they're reaching out to you. Your Syrian star family, okay? Beautiful. It's going to be all right. This whole low vibrational community, they're talking about the world community. Okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Divine outcome. Prophetic dreams. Maybe you're having dreams, y'all. I'm sure you are. Receive dreams which seem to be clear prophecies of subsequent events. Or if you're not having it about this, you will be having them. Okay? And I almost saw a 144 on the clock. Or 1444 on the clock. Okay? They're here. They here, collective. And they representing for you. And they're going to keep you informed at some level as things go on, okay? Outcome, divine outcome. I thought she was pregnant, okay? But I don't know. Maybe something about pregnancies here. It says, oh my goodness, y'all. Shorty. That reminds me of the card, Shorty. We're going to clarify this one, okay? But Shorty, okay? And that's the girl. Is this the one in Black Panther, right? The sister who was the mind behind all of that technical knowledge. That's why they studying you. And I said stutter. Somebody stutters, okay? And y'all hear me out here struggling with my words every damn video almost, right? Yeah, I'm getting that's you. Could indicate the Empress as well, okay? Or the Empress energy. If something's broken, make it better, okay? There's you, collective. And maybe you're going to have a prophetic dream about how to fix something that's going wrong in the world. Or in this situation, your situation that's affecting the world. Okay? Divine outcome. You hold weight, baby, because you hold weight. That's why it's a big deal. That's why your situation, what's been going on in your personal life, is affecting the world to the point where it's going to trigger the next major world event. Maybe you're a scientist of some sort, or you're just a brainiac. Okay? Maybe there's something you're going to create. Okay? Maybe that black goo is like vibranium, people. Okay? Maybe you're controlling the black goo that they've been finding. Okay? And maybe you don't know it. Maybe this is some sort of sentient, agents working on your behalf. Okay? Based on who you are. And maybe that black goo is also the sun. I always say that our emotions are tied into the sun. Okay? Those high vibrational beings. Beautiful. Confirmation. Alright? Divine outcome. Ancestral protection. All of this is happening because of you. Okay? And people coming for you. Disrespecting you. When you were sent here to help them. They rejected your help. So now the situation has to be cleaned up, okay? And in a forceful kind of way. Because these people have lost their minds to think they could do this. It was something I wanted to ask real quick and I forgot it, y'all. How is Shuri? How is the situation going to be made better for Shuri? Shuri, this star seed, okay? This decree, that's how it's going to be made better. And people getting removed from the scene, okay? Show me how, if something's broken, make it better. How is this being made better? Or what is Shuri's role in healing the world? What was the star seed sent here to do? No in the reverse. Okay, let's see. This person ain't taking no, okay? It's like I'm going to do my job and you're going to get the hell out my way. Your dreams are actualizing. Whatever your dreams are, these prophetic dreams, y'all, okay? Okay, we ain't going to get too much nosy on this. Okay, but this is it. Whatever these people told you no to that you couldn't do, you're going to do it. And they're going to make sure. They're going to make sure of it. Mystery cards. Mystery card number 1. Miracles, y'all. You are a miracle. And miracles are happening in your life. And therefore miracles are about and are occurring in the world. Spiritual gift. This is you. You were a gift to the world, star seeds, and are. Miracles, spiritual gift to perform acts of supernatural power. That confirmation. Spiritual gift to perform acts of supernatural power that are recognized by others to have altered the ordinary course of nature. That's what you were sent here to do. And this is what you have done, okay? In a major way. Even though you've suffered, you're tired, this old soul, weary, okay? Because these people don't know how to treat you, okay? But there's a miracle happening in your life because of all the miracles that you starseeds have bestowed upon us on this earth. okay, that we don't seem to appreciate you for, okay? Or certain segments, okay? Your twin especially, okay? You were a miracle in this person's life, a miracle in your family's life, a miracle to the world, a gift. And it's like we don't deserve you. Divine outcome. Howard the Duck, okay? Howard could be significant. Duck could be significant. That name, okay? You're not from around. Y'all get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness, they know you're not from around here. Collective, look at this. You're not from around here, are you? They know it. Okay, these people are watching, but you're about to do something on a world scale level. Dubai, people. So Dubai came out before, I think, a Shahir and another read. They're involved with this dark web as well. So there's something with the Russian mafia or Russia as well as Dubai. And that's where that GPS locator was, okay, in that region. Pretty much right there at Dubai, people. Okay, something's going on with Dubai. Maybe this is the corrupt empire that's being taken down. Okay? Beautiful. This case study. These fake people. Show me this Dubai. What do you want to say? Can we get a name? Or can we get... Just show me something about Dubai. What's about to happen in Dubai? This is where they're possibly doing all this witchcrafting from. Incision. It's a cut. Okay? They about to cut in and open the door. Maybe a cut through the atmosphere. And breaking in through the sun, you know, cutting the atmosphere. Okay? Bottom of the deck. I think that was the bottom of the deck. Creepy crawlers, y'all. Maybe they get ready to have an incision of creepy crawlers like that look like black goo. Okay? I'm getting like an infiltration with incision. They're going to get justice for you. Okay? Collective. They coming from a long distance. They looking at you. And this is why they put you in their case study, y'all. And look at this person. With these silvery eyes, y'all. What the hell kind of eyes are those? What was I going to ask? Show me these creepy crawlers. It could be this black goo. Something with the black goo, people. Creepy crawlers. I find peace in the darkness. I just said black goo, y'all. That's, oh my goodness. Bottom of the deck, y'all. We can get out of here. 5th house. Okay, and this was not, these were the mystery cards. 5th house. Creativity, romance with your twin. Children, artistic expression, what makes you feel good. They didn't want you to feel good. They didn't want you to have love. They didn't want you to have romance. They didn't want you to be creative. They didn't want you to be artistic. They didn't want you to have children. Maybe they tried to take your children. Or maybe they did. They didn't want you to have a soul ascension. But this was your purpose. Come in here so that we could have a soul ascension at a mass scale. Okay, but that's okay. Because the black is hot. And these people gotta go. They gotta go. Archangel Michael, any final messages for this read? They're shattering these illusions of the mind. Your home fell out there in witchcrafting is divinely protected from these witches and warlocks that have been doing sorcery and magic over you. Your home, your children, okay, your life. Get the fuck out of here. The Pineal Clan. This is your guard center. Okay? They've been attacking you, your divinity. That's why the black is hot. Okay? That's why they rolling in from Sirius. Okay? That's why they about to have some sort of creepy crawling black goo over there in Dubai, y'all. Okay? We might see something in Russia. Okay? Any significant name we can get for this Dubai? Your aunt is a sadistic lunatic. Your aunt was involved, okay? It's in the reverse, okay? And yeah, let me see bottom of the deck. I forgive you, and I will get justice. You're going to get justice. I don't know. Maybe this aunt isn't here anymore, okay? All right, collective. Get the fuck out of here. The witch has been stripped of all her gifts. All right, excuse me, y'all. If you like the video, collective, like the video.